Welcome to day 14 of our video advent calendar, and today I have my book ready for opening my ornament to see what ornament I have for my tree. And Lucy has been learning a new skill. We'll find out what that is in just a few minutes. And I'm actually going to share with you today another one of my favorite decorating tricks and tips. It's an idea that goes way back to the Victorian times, and it's very simple, and it's kind of become a tradition. Each year since we've been in the manor, I have been making these, and I'm making them again this year, and it just is something that looks so beautiful on the tree. And I'm going to share with you how I make them and how I decorate with them in just a moment. So let's see, first of all, what ornament I have today in my vintage book. So let's see. Oh, today I have my Canadian Mountie. And this guy actually came all the way from Banff in Alberta. I bought it many years, and he dances, which is kind of really cute. He's made of wood, and he was handmade, and he's just really fun. I've had him for many years, so he will go on our tree today for our ornament. And let's go see what Lucy's been up to.
So today Lucy decided that she would learn a new skill. The violin was a bit big, so she decided to use it like a cello, and the lack of strings didn't help either.
Last year I made my first cranberry and popcorn garland, and it's kind of become a little bit of a tradition here at the manor because it's that perfect garland for this type of property. Obviously back in the day they would have used popcorn and cranberries just because they were cheap, but the colors are perfect for the tree. They make such a pretty decoration, and they're so simple to make. The only thing you have to remember is, if you do have pets, that if you put it too low they will eat your garland off the tree. So last year we did lose some of our popcorn because a dog in our house, naming no names, stole it. But as long as you keep it fairly high on your Christmas tree and your pets don't eat it, it looks fantastic. So I use a white cotton. I got this from the dollar store. Doesn't need to be anything very expensive. It just needs to be something that will hold the popcorn and the cranberries. And I don't tend to do my garlands really long, because then obviously, especially with the cranberries, you're putting a lot of weight on the line. So I tend to do shorter runs and then piece them together on the tree. But very simple. And then I use just a large needle to thread it. So I will thread my needle with my cotton, and we'll get started. Now obviously you don't want the popcorn or the cranberries falling out, sliding off the other end. So you first need to make sure that once you've threaded your needle, you then tie a knot in the other end to ensure that it all stays on the cotton. And I tend to do a couple of knots just to make sure. Okay, so then I very simply just thread my needle through the popcorn and create my garland. Now you could do a whole garland of popcorn. You could do a whole garland of cranberries. You could do a mixture. You could do alternate cranberry, popcorn. Really, it's totally up to you how you do it and what you want it to look like. And it's actually quite a fun idea to do in front of the TV watching Christmas movies, because it's not very, you don't need a lot of brain, not very brain taxing. But it's just a fun Christmas thing to do, and you know, with all the family. I'm going to do this one just as a popcorn one, and then I'll do my next one, I think, as a mixture of popcorn and cranberry, and then you'll get to see kind of what they both look like. It smells like popcorn in here now. I'm getting a little hungry. The popcorn I use is just a plain popcorn. My theory is that the less butter and flavoring on it, the less likely my dogs are going to eat my popcorn off my tree. But obviously we don't want it to be greasy, so I tend to just go with a plain popcorn that doesn't have really any butter on it, because obviously you're not going to need flavor. So there you go, a simple popcorn garland. I'm just going to now cut this end and tie another knot in this end so the popcorn doesn't fall off this end, and then it's ready to go on the tree. So for this garland, I'm going to use cranberries as well. So I just have fresh cranberries, and I just put my needle and thread them straight through from kind of top to bottom. But again, you can do this whichever way you choose. And basically, my thread just came undone, so we just rethread our needle. And thread the next one. So as you can see, this is obviously a fairly short garland, but it looks really pretty when you alternate the cranberries and the popcorn. And very, very simple to put this on your tree. It would be just a really pretty decoration, all natural. The lovely thing about these cranberries is they're actually from coastal cranberries, which are just down the road from the manor. So these are totally local, they're grown just down the road, which makes it even better. And so I'm going to put these on our tree, and send me some photos of your garlands when you try them with the cranberries and the popcorn, different combinations, and I'd love to see them. And have fun making Christmas garlands today, and I will see you on our next Advent calendar day, which is tomorrow, which is day 15.